What's fun about travel is it brings people of kind of diverse backgrounds together. We want an employee base that's just as diverse. All of us are united around this passion of empowering people to travel all around the world. And I think that passion coming together from a very diverse group of people uniting for one cause is what makes me really proud of the place. My name is Dara Khosrowshahi, and I am president and CEO of Expedia. I was born in Iran, and I came here in 1978. There was a hostage crisis at the time where the Iranian revolutionaries took a group of Americans hostage. Some of the kids in my class played hostage games, and the person that they took hostage was me. I didn't want to talk to my parents about it, that I've been locked up in, mop closet someplace. In that circumstance where you're different and you're feeling isolated already, to not have someone to talk to is a tough situation to be in, and I imagine it's a situation that other kids find themselves in.
High school for me was difficult.
I grew up in a very small town.
I didn't really like the idea of it.
You were expected to kind of follow what the rest of the community was doing.
I was struggling inside because I didn't know what I really was.
I was very successful academically, but at the same time I felt really isolated.
I was in honor society, I was in student council, I played sports.
I used to try and go out with girls. I went out with girls a lot when I was younger.
I knew I didn't fit into this kind of uniform society.
It seems scary when you're young to be different.
I was terrified of being found out.
You think you're the only one.
Well, I was the only gay kid in a small town. I mean, obviously not the only one, but the only out gay kid.
What I felt worked for me is just kind of waiting it out.
I knew that I wanted to be done with being a teenager.
I was harassed.
My professor had made derogatory comments towards homosexuals during his lecture, and this was an economics class.
I saw some of my other friends who were lesbians getting made fun of, and it was really difficult for me to see that. And I battled with coming out to support them or staying closeted so I didn't have to deal with it.
Something clicked right after high school, really in my first job, when somebody asked me about a girlfriend, and it's like, I'm tired of lying and I'm tired of pretending.
I can't hide it anymore. I don't want to pretend to be somebody else anymore.
I was losing a lot of friends. That was the start and then the height of the AIDS epidemic.
There were adverts of tombstones when I was growing up.
Lying while they were dying was, I couldn't reconcile any longer.
I think the biggest challenge was the fear of challenges.
The fear of what other people are going to think or say doesn't go away. Even as adults, most of us still struggle with that.
Being shy and being worried about what people think of me makes it hard to be completely open and come out to everybody.
All those things that you do to question yourself. Am I doing the right thing? Am I making my life harder?
I came out to my parents in my senior year in high school, and I went over like a ton of bricks.
My mom found out before I was ready for her to, and she reacted really badly.
I told my mom first, and her reaction was, I will always love you. What did I do wrong?
She asked me later if she was a bad parent.
I got a lot of, well, but you look straight.
Every time we were at homecoming or prom and dancing, the whole crowd of kids would move over to stay away from us as if we were contagious.
It started to kind of push me back into the closet because I thought, okay, this is never going to be okay. I'm not going to be accepted by either my family or my friends.
I'd faced up to the fact I had to let go of some things, and I was prepared to let go of my family if I really had to.
I've gained that strength to say, fine, that's your opinion, but this is mine, and I'm going to stick with my own self-respect.
I'm going to be in this relationship, and it's not appropriate for you to tell me that I can't be in this relationship.
I've had a lot of experiences where people I thought were going to handle it badly didn't.
The thing that I was most afraid of all the years was being made fun of, and nobody made fun of me.
I've pretty much told everybody that I know.
I've had jobs and environments and school environments that have all been very supportive.
It has gotten better with my parents over the years.
Grandma refers to my girlfriends as my lady friends, but in her way, she's old school, so in her way that means it's okay.
They'd prefer it if she was a man and I were straight, but we've done well, and I think it's a lesson to show how far you can come.
I'm married now to a wonderful woman.
I'm in a place where I know I belong. I'm with my partner.
I've been with my husband for about 3 years.
I just got married.
I like being single right now.
It's so weird and bizarre for me to think back to when I didn't have this little family of mine.
I don't think I could be where I'm at, both career-wise, personal, my friendships, if I'd continued to try and suppress who and what I am.
Right now, I am the Guide Global Leader.
Our guide group, the LGBT support group we have here at Expedia,
Will grow to even be bigger than what it is right now.
It was really exciting to see the launch of our Expedia.com/LGBT store that promotes gay travel. To see the revenue dollars that have come in through it has been really exciting as well. The LGBT community has really taken notice of it.
I've traveled throughout Europe, Asia, Africa.
All through Europe, all through LATAM countries.
It's truly a passion of mine.
Just getting to travel to some of the other Pride events and different things, whether that be in the US or internationally. Again, you get to connect with people from all around the world that are at those events.
I really try to stay in tune with the community.
There are lots of gay support groups.
Find someone who will be supportive of you.
Whether that support network is an organization like GLSEN,
LGBT centers.
There's always social networking.
The AIDS walk and going to Pride.
Go to a teacher.
Extended family.
Friends really helped me.
You can focus on the things that you have in common with the people around you as opposed to how you feel different.
You will find that you actually have a lot of support out there.
There's so many things that you can do that you don't have to let anything hold you back.
You're going to reach a place where you can look back with pride.
Being open was my biggest weapon against any kind of discrimination.
Stand up for yourself and become who you want to be.
When you stand up for what you believe in and you show that you're the stronger person, that shows right there that you're going to win.
Be true to yourself. If it's taxing, if it's costing, know that there are incredible rewards for doing that.
In my senior year, I had freshmen coming up to me, telling me that they had heard about me before they got to the high school and were thanking me for doing what I did because I made it easier for them.
Now that you're a part of this community, you need to make it better too.
I think we can teach one kid at a time to accept everybody, and if everybody does their part, hopefully all this bullying and stuff goes away.
There are generations of people who have worked to make it better.
We have come light years from where we were.
High school was tough, but it gets better.
I knew things would get better after that point, and they definitely did.
Believe me, it gets better.
It gets better.
It gets better.
It does get better.